The story everyone is talking about in the US today, and we have the latest updates right here. Welcome to USA News. If you don't want to miss what happens next, subscribe now. Here is what we know so far. 14-year-old arrested after armed robbery at children's lemonade stand shocks Boston community. A quiet summer afternoon in Boston took a shocking turn when what should have been a simple neighborhood lemonade stand became the scene of an armed robbery. Now, one suspect is in custody, another remains on the run, and an entire community is rallying around two young victims whose courage has inspired thousands. According to Boston police, the incident happened around 4:44 p.m. on June 10 in South Boston. 12-year-old David Byrne and his 11-year-old sister Juliet were operating their neighborhood lemonade stand, enjoying what seemed like an ordinary day. But authorities say two young suspects, believed to be around 14 and 11 years old, repeatedly walked past the stand before approaching the children. What happened next stunned residents across the city. The suspects reportedly asked whether the lemonade stand accepted Apple Pay. Before David and Juliet could respond, one of the boys allegedly grabbed the cash box containing about $50. Police say the suspect then displayed a firearm before both individuals ran from the scene. For David, the moment was frightening, but his response afterward captured the attention of people nationwide. Speaking to local media, David recalled the suspect saying he might need to take the cash box before grabbing it and showing what appeared to be a gun. His younger sister immediately raised her hands, and David told the suspect to take the money. Yet what David said next surprised many viewers. Rather than focusing on fear, the 12-year-old admitted he was mostly annoyed. He explained that he and his sister were just kids trying to run a lemonade stand and that no one should have to experience something like that. Boston police later announced that a 14-year-old suspect had been arrested. The teenager is expected to face multiple charges in juvenile court, including armed robbery and unlawful possession of a firearm. Because the suspect is a minor, authorities have not released a name. Investigators continue searching for the second suspect. As news of the robbery spread, community members reacted with disbelief and anger. David and Juliet's father described the incident as disgusting, pointing out that it happened in broad daylight and involved young children simply trying to earn money from their lemonade stand. But what happened next transformed the story from one of crime to one of community strength. The very next day, the lemonade stand reopened. Neighbors, friends, and local leaders showed up in large numbers to support the Byrne family. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu personally stopped by, helping turn the stand into a symbol of resilience rather than fear. City Councilor Ed Flynn also joined the effort, announcing that part of the proceeds would be donated to a local organization focused on preventing gun violence. For many residents, the message was clear: one criminal act would not define their neighborhood. Family friends expressed heartbreak over the incident but emphasized that South Boston remains a place where children can play, families can gather, and communities can thrive. They refused to let fear win. David himself echoed that message, saying the experience helped raise awareness about gun violence and why incidents like this should never happen, especially involving children. In the end, this story is about more than a stolen cash box or a criminal investigation. It's about courage, resilience, and a community refusing to back down in the face of fear. What began as a shocking crime against two young entrepreneurs has become a powerful reminder that kindness and support can be stronger than intimidation. As police continue searching for the second suspect, many across Boston, and beyond, are celebrating the bravery of David and Juliet and the community that stood behind them. Because sometimes, the strongest response to wrongdoing is simply refusing to let it stop you from moving forward.